And now we're going to look at the set itself. First, I think we should look at the Robo Pilot's little ship here. So here it is, kind of simple. You got kind of like the Octane logo, kind of space ring around it. Got some red lights everywhere, kind of like missiles. I think they're supposed to be like lasers, and it's supposed to be like missiles and stuff. In the back, you got the engine. You got wings that can move up. You're supposed to tilt them up. You got some more stickers here. Not really sure what those are for. The cockpit does lift up. Inside, you kind of got like a little dashboard or something. And you got the robot in there, just laying down nicely. It's going to do kind of like a 360 view of it. Here's the back, the side, and then what it looks like from the front. Then under and top, not really a lot to it, but there it is. A nice little build. I think it does actually look kind of cool. Not a bad look. And then we also kind of got these little spaceships, which while sound Emmett drive. On the front, you kind of got like the tractor beam of where to, or like the where to shoot, pretty much. Like where to shoot, kind of that helpful stuff on there. I think it's supposed to be like missiles or blasters or blazers or something. You do also have a little control panel in there. When there's not someone in there, you can just fold it up like this. But obviously you can't do that when someone is in there. You could try a little bit, but it does kind of look funny, and they're just supposed to pretty much just sit right up. You just got like a big jet or flame in the back to steer, to make them go. And you also have some wings, so they can move. But obviously you need wings to fly stuff. And then if you don't really want to have it in use, you can put it on the side here. There is a little clip there, and there's also some blue clip there. So you just fold up the wings, take the minifigure out, fold that up, and then connect it to the side. And then you can pretty much move it down or up. You can do that to both of them if you want to, but I thought it'd look cool if have them flying in it. But I'm just going to remove this so you can get a better look at the spaceship itself. But they're pretty cool little ships as well. So I'm just going to move everything out of the way so you can completely see Benny's spaceship, because it is pretty big and massive. Kind of realize I left the cockpit open. But first, I think I'll show you the front. It's very fragile in some parts, so you do have to be careful, because I kind of just broke it a little bit, but I didn't break it a whole lot, so that's fine. So here's what it looks like face on. As you can see, you got a spaceship sticker right there. You got some arrows here that kind of just pointing forward. In the cockpit here, you have some control panels back there. I'm just gonna lift the camera. Looks like you got some like control panels on the side there and there. On the back, I just put the walkie-talkie and coffee mug that comes with Emmett and Benny. As you can see in the front, you got Benny steering it as well, because of course he would steer his own spaceship. You can see two other people, so you can obviously see Emmett and Wild Silent in there if you wanted to. And this just closes right down. It's a nice kind of yellow color, so it looks very cool. And just move it around again. So at the front, you can just got like the tip of it, the front of it. You'd also have two sets of flick missiles on each side, so one here and then one there if you want to. Let's see what else. On this side here, you got like an L. Let me just lift it up. It is kind of fragile, so I'm not going to lift up a whole lot. But here you got a L929 sticker, and kind of just like a line there. And in the front, for Emmett, you'd also have two buttons and like some control stuff in the front there as well. As you can see, kind of hard to get in there, so I'm not going to show a whole lot in there. Then over here, you got kind of like an L watch sticker. And this is where Unikitty goes, her little section here. So she just fits nicely in the little spot there. They put the orange brick in there so she won't fall in. You don't have to stick her to anything. She also got a little control thing there. This does also move up. So below it, you can have minifigures in there kind of watching the control panels down there. You do have some seats as well, but you can just leave it open, and then you can just put Astro Kitty right in there, and then she fits nice and tight. And there you do have some tubes everywhere as well. The tubes didn't look nice. Just kind of like stuff everywhere. You do also have some missiles right here. Pretty much just push it. I'm not really well, that I just pushed it and it kind of went out. These missiles are kind of weirdly shaped, as you can see here. Kind of weirdly shaped, but when you want to put it back in here, you can't just go one direction. Well, actually you can, but what do? You just tap it down, and then it just fires out. So they're pretty cool pieces right there. Kind of a different brick as well. I think this is very cool. Definitely fun to fire. Better than flick missiles because they work better and they go further. But moving on down from there, the wing here, obviously, this is where you attach the little spaceships. You got also another sticker there. You got another printed piece there. Kind of got some wings and stuff. This can move up. Then you got a missile under there, and then you can just push it. We'll pull that. It doesn't fire that well because you got stuff in the way. But if you extend the wing out, pull it out, or if you go from the back, there is a little third engine here, and if you push that in, then it comes out. Then you can obviously push that, and it goes pretty far as well. So these definitely work better than flick missiles, but they probably do hurt more, so that's why you don't really see them a whole lot in Lego sets. But I think it's cool how you can pull them out to shoot, because if you can't, then you have tubes and all this stuff in the way, and it's just a mess. I do like how they covered it up, so you couldn't tell. Here you kind of got like a little engine, it looks like, there. Then up here you got a little satellite, which is pretty cool, just a nice little feature to it. And then in here, as you can see, just let the camera move the spaceship. So in there, you got two robots, and this can come out, I believe. Well, let me just grab the robots here. So here are the little built robots, kind of simple, just the same. One's red and one's got a yellow eye. Let's get the camera to focus. So there you go. They're a little simple and pretty easy to build. They just pretty much go in the little cockpit kind of area here, as you can see, on the jumper plate with their backs on it. They do break easily when you try to put them in, so it can be a pain to get them in. I usually just don't fix it if it breaks. It's just a pain to get them in both in perfectly without any arms coming off, and one just came off, so I'm not really going to bother right there. And moving on here, on the wing, you got the classic space logo again, which looks very cool. And then they can move up or down, like move this way on the plates. I don't really mean up and down, side to side. But you want to move them this way so you can have the angle to, steer and stuff. And in the back, pretty much you got the three big engines, which look very cool. And also the one that when you push in, the other things come out. So there, pretty much Benny's spaceship. I'm going to give you kind of like a view of it. So there is the side of it. Pretty long. It's pretty big. Here is the back view, if I can get it. So I'm just going to lift it up a little bit. So here's the back view. Here is the other side view, as you can see. Both the sides are kind of symmetrical and the same. Because, look good if it did that. They were symmetrical, and it is. And then the last thing is the front view, which I think the front view looks pretty cool. I'm just going to push that in a little bit. So there is the side view. You see everything. You see Benny, you see Unikitty, you see the wings and all of them. Just a very cool look. And if you wanted to put the little ships on the side, you'd see those as well. But there's Benny's spaceship, big in all of its glory. It's a very cool set. Probably one of the coolest Lego movie sets. Probably one of the biggest too, besides the Sea Cow. But it's still pretty cool overall. I know a lot of people have wanted this set because, Benny's spaceship was a cool thing out of a movie. Especially since Benny wanted to keep building it, and then he finally got to build it in the end. And it just looks very cool, very big. I would definitely recommend getting it. It is $100, so it is a little overpriced. I don't know. I don't think it's overpriced. I think it is a little expensive. Considering the number of pieces, it's kind of fairly price range. That's just my opinion. But overall, I would definitely recommend this set. Doesn't take a whole long time to build. It's really big. So you gotta have kind of like a big space to build it. But hopefully you all did enjoy this Lego Movie Benny Spaceship review. Very cool set. Definitely recommend getting it. So hopefully you all did enjoy, and I will see you all later.